Y'all, I'm only gonna be on here for like 5 minutes because I got somewhere to go. But y'all, I am so happy Derrick Chauvin got sentenced to 22.5 years because he already like 40 something, so that's basically a life sentence, y'all. On one hand, I'm happy for it, but on the other hand, I'm like, why was this even a question? Like, literally, he was caught killing somebody on camera. The fact that this was even like this big of a thing, the fact that like people were really riding for Derrick Chauvin, it's kind of messed up because it's like you was literally caught on camera kneeling on somebody's neck. Like, you literally murdered somebody on camera. And people were still defending this dude. So it's like, even though he got sentenced to all of this time, which of course is wonderful, I hope he get his booty poked in prison. You know, like, of course this is great. It's like the fact that people really showed their ass over this. Like they just unveiled a statue that was dedicated to George Floyd literally a couple days ago. Why was the statue vandalized like yesterday night? You know, because today is Derrick Chauvin sentencing. And that goes to just show you how hateful white people are, because we all know who vandalized that statue. Come on. And it's crazy to me because the United States is full of Confederate monuments. There are Confederate statues all over the place, and ain't no white people vandalized them. But there's one little monument to George Floyd, who was clearly killed unjustly. This gets vandalized. Y'all, this is another example because I actually just recorded a video, but I haven't made it public yet. Y'all know I have like 20 videos waiting to make public. I recorded a video about a lynching that occurred in 1918, and her name was, I think, Mary Turner, I believe, right? And the lynching was just like ridiculous. Of course, any lynching is like insane, right? But the stuff that was happening, like, this woman was pregnant, they sliced her baby out of her stomach, and the baby was 8 months. Like, literally, this was a newborn baby. So the baby fell out and started crying, and they stomped on the baby's head and stuff, right? Like, this was some demonic shit, right? So they made a memorial to Mary in like 2013 or something, right? Why was the memorial getting vandalized? Like, this is a memorial to a woman who was lynched, and her 8-month-old baby was sliced out of her stomach, and people stomped on the baby's head. Like, clearly this is messed up, bro. Clearly this is messed up. Like, who in their right mind would be like, oh yeah, a baby head got stomped in, that's good, you know what I'm saying? So they made a memorial for this woman, and white people were vandalizing the memorial so much that they had to just take it down, because it's like, what? And it's just crazy to me how white people can know something is wrong, they can know something is unjust, and they will vandalize a memorial dedicated to the victim anyway. It's the same exact thing with George Floyd's statue. Like, how are you disagreeing that Derrick Chauvin should be in jail? Like, he killed somebody, bro. He killed somebody. Like, it's just, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, bro. So it's like, on one hand, of course, I'm ecstatic. Like, I hope Derrick Chauvin suffers for all of eternity. Die, bitch. But it's like, on the other hand, it's just like, the way people showed their asses over this whole situation is just like, it's so crazy to me. The whole Black Lives Matter situation, how non-black people were acting like, oh, black people deserve it. It's like, that shit is low-key like, now, don't get me wrong, you know, I don't care what these motherfuckers think. It's like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, it's like, bro, you can't even view me as a human being. Like, I'm not asking for no special privileges. I'm not asking for you to put me on a pedestal or anything like that. I'm just asking for you to not, like, kneel on my neck and kill me. Like, don't cut my baby out my stomach and stomp on his head type shit. You know, like, that's kind of just, like, basic human respect. And you will literally, as a black person, you will ask for basic human respect. Like, you ain't gotta kiss my ass or nothing. Please just respect me as a human being. And people will be like, no, can't do that. You don't deserve it. Like, it's just appalling to me. So this entire ordeal was, like, tiresome. It was tiresome. And it's like, the fact that people are even happy about this, because, like, this should have been a given. You know what I'm saying? This should have been a given. We should have known, like, oh, duh, he did this to George Floyd, duh, he's gonna get thrown away. The fact that it was not a given is a clear indication that our criminal justice system is fucked up, because time and time again, things like this don't go punished. Like, I mean, what happened to Breonna Taylor? Ain't we supposed to arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor? But that's another story for another day, y'all. So, man, I'm gonna make a video about this later. I just thought I would get on here and say something right now. But y'all, like I said, this whole situation is kind of tiresome. But good night, y'all. I gotta go.